Okay, so basically, I'm on a train and I found towards that, because towards that, find to
The next station is Arcanda. Welcome aboard the C2C rail service to Fenchurch Street, calling at Arcanda, Upminster, West Ham, Limehouse.
so I listened to a song called Punk Tactics on YouTube Music, and I saw a man pointing to the trash. So the trash was like, basically the trash was, it was pointing to trash man, because it was in front of a trash, trash can, and it was like, behind it, there was a trash, and the trash was behind it. So you're saying trash. Well, is he the trash? Is he a trash man, or is he going to trash? Basically, that's subliminal messaging, and it's like, am I trash, or am I just pointing at trash? Because
The next station is Arcanda.
so if I had an AI system, artificial intelligence system, that can decipher art, we have to understand there's messages in the artwork, because just art, decipher what something like, decipher what the message in the art. Because the literacy now was standing above trash, and basically the song of the man, what's it called? Called Joey. So Joey from the guy that started a fight. Let's start a fight. Let's start a fight. By Joey, and there basically the song. I'm using this for my art project, my GAN art. So GAN is a generative. GAN stands for Generative Adversarial Network. GAN, not GAN chart, not like the person who's the GAN. The artist GAN. I'm saying that the fact of the matter is, the fact that this guy was using trash was literally having under the trash, was because it's just the first one, like, was pointing trash, and not trash was pointing, and the trash was represented like, am I trash? Call me trash, or I am pointing to trash. Like, that's the two messages. Call me trash. What's your name? Trash. That's my name. Trash. That's something. That's what it felt like. It was pointing to trash. And what's the distinction between the trash behind him that he was pointing to, which was labeled T for Thomas, R for Romeo, or E for Alpha, F for Sarah, H for Hamburger. Trash. So this trash was literally his name, or was it just the trash behind him was scrolling out? So basically, the way there was this guy. He took another picture in the video, in the MD called trash. The video, he just standing on the trash, the label of trash. So the label is the subliminal message. So to formalize it, I have to use the generative. Basically, I can formalize the subliminal messages, but I want to develop generative adversarial network. I don't think adversary means enemy. I'm not sure, but I want to use the term neural network again. Oh yes, GNN. I'm looking for generative neural network that has not GAN, not the adversary, not that one, because I don't know anything about adversaries. Generative neural network that will generate an image of something subliminal. So if the AI can paint, it can use a program to generate or to paint a system. Basically like draw something. Program. So imagine you can AI system to game, and the game will draw based on the interpretation of what artwork, and influenced by the artwork was not derived. So you give the AI time to draw, and you see what the AI will paint, because the idea is that it's not really art, because it's just algorithms, copying and pasting. and that's probably a copy and paste problem. It's like it's not really subliminal. It's not really, it doesn't have any message to it. Because if you see, you can start, if the AI can formalize, why did you
We
put
are
a
now
brushstroke here?
approaching
That's not the
Arkansas.
point. You don't ask an artist. Why did you push the brushstroke here and then here? Because you don't, you can't. Those questions are not the same. But if you ask an artist that, that means that's not the message you're hearing. The artist will tell you, this is the message of my painting. This is the message of my painting, and the message of my painting contains, because I put the brushstroke here because I want to emphasize blah 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 blah. But you don't answer the question because you know there's a deeper meaning. You choose it. There's a deeper meaning to the artwork. So that's what I'm saying to you. The subliminal message is like a mathematical formula using generative neural network to generate GNN. Not GANN, which is Gantt charts, which is something else. But how can an AI create something that we determine beautiful if it's not beautiful to itself? So this is ontological creation intelligence. I'm just talking about it. Just talking about about what stuff is this? Open it stuff. Yeah, we're open stuff.
The next station is Upminster. Welcome aboard the C2C rail service to Fenchurch Street, calling at Upminster, West Ham, Limehouse.
Okay, let's see how far that is West Ham. West Ham and Stratford. So this is generative neural network, GNN, because this is generated image based on a neural network activity that's ontological Bayesian intelligence neural network activity that's happening in the neural network, which is a deep learning model. My AI has not been trained. I don't know how to do training. I have to find someone because I have to train my AI model, and I haven't found out how to do that. Because just to train, people can. I know someone that can train a model. But I have to look at Geek for Geeks, how to train an AI model. Geek for Geeks. Now remember that Geek for Geeks, how to train an AI model. That's what I'm saying. Because the AI model has to be trained to recognize what is the messages between being given. Yes. So I'm on a train right now, and I'm not getting on myself. I'm just saying that if my GNN generative neural network can understand meaning between images, it can generate a picture of you can generate images for art images. You can understand the concept of art. Can understand something more because then it won't be copy and paste because it becomes something that you can't copyright it because it's too different from the original source. It's more like the input data you give it because there's a subliminal message to it. Subliminal message to it, which I can formalize mathematically. Subliminal message S.
The next station is Upminster.
Subliminal messages are partite. Subliminal messages are partite.